Hello there, YouTube. I'm Jared from Chewy Murphy Productions with a brand new LEGO minifigures review today. I will be reviewing 15 out of 16 LEGO Simpsons minifigures. And yes, I do have the box. Okay, so the only figure I'm missing is Chief Wiggum. I bought 33 Simpsons packs and did not get him there, so I'm selling the rest to my friends. But I will show you the ones I did get. So we're going to start with Homer, and let me go get him. Okay, here is Homer Simpson. He comes with a 1x2 TV remote tile, which you can kind of just put in his hand. And this donut, it's like a flat stud, which is kind of hard to put in there. I tried putting it in the same way, but it wouldn't go in, so I kind of put it on top. There you go. Now, I have the other Homer that came with the Simpsons house, which is behind them, to compare the two. No back printing on either one. They both have sleeves, which is a new thing for the Simpsons characters. Same head mold, although, as you can see, one of them has their eyes shut, and the other one has their eyes opened. And, of course, this one's wearing a tie and his name tag, and this one looks like the one, how he always looks in the show. So that was Homer. Now, let's go to the next figure. Alright, here we got Maggie Simpson. She's pretty similar to her Simpsons house design. Basically, there's nothing different about her except her facial expression, which now she's looking to the side. She also comes with this beat-up teddy bear, which let's see if I can focus in on that. Oh, come on. Alright, that's the best it's gonna get. And same mold as the Panda Bear guy and what he came with in the LEGO movie series. And I'm going to compare her with the Simpsons house design. As you can see, this one's eyes are open and hers are not. Okay, figure 3. Alright, we have Bart Simpson here. Let me move this one off to the side. I was a little disappointed with what he came with. We got it in the house, as you can see here. The only difference is that here, this one has a little bit lighter colored wheels, and it is not a sticker. It is printed on, as to where this one is a sticker. Now, what I didn't notice until a few hours after I got Bart is that printed on the back is like a slingshot, almost like it's in his back pocket. And I did not notice that. I didn't even know that he would have that, so that's kind of like a little something that you wouldn't even be expecting. And they're pretty much the same. You can see the different facial expression. And that's pretty much it for Bart. Let's move on to the next figure. Alright, next we got Lisa Simpson, who comes with the saxophone that we are waiting for. And I believe that is a new piece. I haven't seen it. Same printing and all. And let me show you the other one. I'll just grab the head and show you the difference. Yeah, so not much, really. There's a little scratch on this one. That's what I was trying to get off. Alright. Let's move on to the next figure. Alright, next up we got Marge Simpson. She comes with a pink handbag at a Donut Fancy magazine. On the top, you can see that she has a hole in the hair, as does the one that comes with the Simpsons house set. There is an apron printed on the front of the set one, not the minifigure one. It's printed on the skirt also. And the skirt is a fold-around piece that goes on the legs. It's a little difficult to put on, but you might just not want to take off the legs once they get on, because they could get messed up. And it's kind of hard for them to sit down because it kind of bends, and you don't want that to happen. A noticeable difference is that the legs are different, whereas this one had the white piece connecting them, and this one had the green piece. And that's about it for the Marge Simpson. Let's move on to the next figure. Alright, next up we have the Simpsons neighbor, Ned Flanders. He comes with a toolbox that says, property of Ned Flanders. This is not a sticker, this is printed on. The toolbox does not open. Stays closed. And he comes with a mug that says, I heart South Paws. The only difference here is the printing on the torso and the legs. Here it says, Hail to the Chef, which is seen in an episode. And the apron is tied around the back. And you can tell there's a kind of discoloration, or a different color, of the fold up right here on the top of his shirt. But the head is exactly the same. Nothing different about that as compared to the others. And that's it for Ned Flanders. Let's move on to the next figure, which we have not seen before. Okay, here we have Grandpa Simpson. We have not seen him in the Simpsons house, so this is a great figure to get in the minifigure collection line. He comes with a newspaper, and it says Springfield Shopper, Daily News. How much does it say? 50 cents. Old man yells at cloud. And you can see a picture of him yelling at the cloud. No back printing on him. Kind of got a cone-shaped head with some wrinkles there. You can see the top. Very close to the one in the show. And you can see the strings are hanging from his sweatshirt. And that is a great figure to have. And of course you could put him with the Simpsons house and you could complete the whole family. Alright, let's move on to the next figure. Okay, next up we have Nelson Muntz. He comes with a baseball bat, which I have not seen before. So I'm not sure if it's a new mold. But I know his head is. It has the mullet, which he has in the show. The new short sleeve shirts that they have. And the new shorts itself on the bottom. Same as Bart's. And you can see he's wearing like a vest here, as he does in the show. So he's a pretty good figure. Very similar to the show, so you definitely want to try to get him. Alright, let's move on to the next figure. Alright, the next figure up is Apu Nahasapima Pedalin. He comes with his squishy cup, which he sells where he works at the Quickie Mart. The cup is green, and it says the word squishy on it. Same mold that was new to the Lego movie minifigures line, as Larry the Barista had. And a lot of good detailing. You have the pants that go up to his chest, that continue up. You have the vest, and you have the hair, which is very gray here. I don't think it's that gray in the show, but I might be wrong. And he's a very cool figure to collect, and he goes great with The Simpsons. Alright, let's go on to the next. Okay, next up we have Ralph Wiggum. He is not wearing shorts or short sleeves, so from here down, nothing new. But his head is definitely a new piece. On the top, you have like a diamond shape with all the strands of hair coming out of it. I don't ever think we've seen the top of his head, so we're not really sure what it looks like. He also comes with a Valentine's Day card, 2x2 tile, and it says, I choose you, happy Valentine's, and it shows a picture of his face on the train, which is a very well-known thing about Ralph. And he comes with a belt on him and his shirt. And that's pretty much it for Ralph. Let's move on to the next thing. Alright, next up we have Milhouse Van Houten. He comes with the Cyclops comic book. It's a 2x2 tile. He has the blue eyebrows and the glasses. The lavender shirt. He does have the short sleeves and shorts, as so does Lisa. Same shorts. And that's pretty much all for Milhouse. So let's move on to the next figure. Alright, next up we have Scratchy from the Itchy and Scratchy show. I found it interesting that they put the two of them in the collectible minifigure line because they were never in real life because they're a cartoon, but it's an interesting choice. So he comes with his axe, which I don't think we've seen before, at least not in these colors. And it does come with a piece that makes him taller than all the other figures, but it's not just to make him taller. In fact, it's a tail. So the tail piece can be put on backwards, which still looks fine, although the way they say to do it is like this. Okay, as you can see, that's how the tail looks. So that's an interesting figure, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, here we have Itchy from the Itchy and Scratchy show. He comes with a smaller club than we've seen before, which I believe is new. The only problem is that when you put it in his hand, he kind of falls forward a little bit if you tap him. So you got to be careful with that. You kind of just put it like that. He does come with short sleeves, orange and then blue. He's wearing the vest that he wears in the show. And he's kind of looking up. So if you're looking at him from straight on, you know, it'll look like he's looking up a bit. But he is a very interesting character to have in the series. Alright, we have two more figures to review, so let's go on. Okay, here we have Krusty the Clown. He comes with a cream pie and short sleeves on his pink shirt. Here's what his head looks like. And it does resemble Homer a little bit. For some reason, it does not really in the show, but I'll show you what they look like here. Very similar. But Krusty's a cool character to have. And let's move on to the last figure we have to review for you guys today. Okay, the last figure I have for you guys to review today is Mr. Burns. He comes with a nuclear rod and a minifigure head, which is supposed to be a fish bowl, with Blinky the three-eyed fish. And that is clear. So that's pretty cool. He comes with a green suit. And his headpiece is interesting. You have the 3 spots on his head. And the hair. So he's a pretty cool figure to have. And that's what he looks like when you have everything in his hands. Okay, so here's a lineup of the figures I have. This is all 15 that I have out of 16. As I said before, I'm missing Chief Wiggum. So once I get him, I will do a specific review just for him. And these are really great figures to have. They are $3.99, depending on where you get them. Some places they're $2.99. So see what you can do, see where you can get them. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Bye.